What's up, Sparkies? Today we got a video on my Tech OT MC by Vito Pro Pack. I already have a video on this, and Vito already has a new version of this, but I want to show you guys more so my starting lineup, what's in the bag, some of the upgrades I've made this year so far. Right away, we got a demo screwdriver from Milwaukee. This is the fat end one, and I've already blown that up, so that's cool. Next, we got a speed driver. This is what I use to take off cover plates from Klein Tools. I also like to shove this in walls sometimes to feel what's on the other side. Very important for me. I like that guy. And then we have an assortment of screwdrivers. I have a little baby 3/16 flathead in here, long one. I got another flathead, which is the 1/4 inch. I always carry a number 2 Phillips with the straight shank. Over here we got the nut driver wear a ratchet combo. These guys are kind of hard to store on side pockets because sometimes you pull it out and the sockets fall off with it, you know. This is very loose, so I like to keep it in this ratchet screwdriver here just so everything stays together. And I like to keep this guy on me just, just in case I got to tap something or whatever it may be. I got the classic reamer, conduit reamer from Klein Tools. I got a Ideal slash Klein Tools Impacts flip socket rated guy here. It is a custom tool of mine. I do have a video on that, but this is more so for dirty work. If I'm in a restaurant and I don't like my tools getting sticky afterwards. And then I have some insulated drivers here. I have a number 1 square tip for some outlets every once in a while. You know, your Phillips or whatever you're using to tighten down doesn't do the job. So this number 1 comes in handy. I got the number 2, which, if you're an electrician, obviously you need the number 2 square tip. And then the last one is just a regular small flathead, which I probably use this the most. I love this little guy. I love flatheads in general. They are awesome. I cannot get enough of flatheads. On the sides here, I got a little tech screwdriver. Just a little guy here, just in case I need it. I have a extendable hook with a clip from Greenlee. This guy stretches out to about 3 feet, which is kind of nice, just in case, you're cutting in some cans or something and you see the wire, but you can't quite reach it. This will grab it. So this does come in handy. And then over here, I have I think it's I think it's about 12 inches extension. So every once in a while, I need to pull that guy out. I'm going to go ahead and flip this guy. Actually, let's just see what we have inside here. So I have the Fluke, which was one of my major upgrades. I really love this thing, man. It's the T6 1000 electrical tester by Fluke with the field sense. This thing is sick, man. Just a great tool, man. I would highly recommend it if you're already deep into the electrical game and you still are using a Klein meter or whatever you're using. Get this guy. It's sick. And here we got the classic M12. I got the locking bit holder from DeWalt. Magnetic. I just got a regular, was it 2.0 in there. This is a staple. Then we have the Craftsman. I think right now at Lowe's they're like $6. I don't need a super fancy hammer. I really thought about getting that Weehaw electrician's hammer, which is like $80, $50. I think if you get it in red, and $80 if you get the Holtefors in black. But I'm okay with this. Has a cool color. It's got the straight claw here, so it's only 16 ounces, $6 around there. I think I got mine. I bought 2 of these for $5 a piece, so it does the job. If I need a bigger one, I'll pull it out. I have a bigger one stashed somewhere. Here in the middle, I have some lights. I got my Milwaukee headlamp. Thinking about getting maybe the Klein Tools one to see how that works. I know it's USB-C now, which is way better. And then I also have this Olight here, the swivel. I think it's the medium-sized one. Yeah, it's the medium-sized one. This thing has been great. I love it. The battery life on it is pretty good. It's got a bunch of different settings. So I would definitely recommend this. Pretty sweet light. And then I think I have just some dirty old work gloves just in case I need them. I don't always use them, but when I do need them, they come in handy. I'm going to go ahead and flip this guy over. So on this side, go ahead and polish that off for you guys. On this side is my pliers. I always carry 2 sets of strippers here. And I have not invested in the Knipex, like no fancy screwdrivers, because I still blow stuff up, as you can tell from my demo driver. I work on live stuff all the time, so spending $50 on some strippers for them to blow up is gonna make me mad. So $20 solid. I probably will get the strippers, man. I've been looking at them. I probably will do it. They're in my Amazon cart now. So, but yeah, I got the classics here. I like this handle. You can't get these at Home Depot anymore. They have like the square type handles, but you can get these on Amazon for like $20, and they are solid little guys, man. I still like these. Here we have the Romex strippers. These are very hated amongst the community of electricians. I like them, especially for new construction. Like, these are phenomenal. I love these. You got to get used to them, but really great strippers. I also carry 2 pairs of channel locks with me at all times, a 180 and a 250. So these are my favorite type of channel locks, the greatest channel locks on earth. Got the black one and some 250s. These are pretty new. I use my tools, guys. These are just new for the video. You know what I'm saying? Over here, we have the illustrious combo pliers, insulated from Weehaw. These are something I bought on accident, and they just, I really end up liking them, man. They got I think Weehaw has probably the most comfortable handles I've ever felt. They're still sharp as ever. I like to twist my splices, my joints, instead of letting the wire nut do it. That's just me. But I'm afraid that these will eventually get phased out when I buy those Knipex forge strippers. We'll see. But another solid tool. I really like these. I haven't carried linesmans in a while, so beautiful set of strippers or combo pliers. And then we got the big side cuts. These are awesome. I love these guys. I like the dipped handles. I'm a dipped handle type of guy. Specifically for my side cuts, I love how these fit in my MP2X. They just slide in there so perfect. No bump outs here to stop it from storing properly. And they are sharp as ever. You hear that? No, you don't. These still have stayed great, just like how when I opened them up. I came up using like the regular, I think it's like 6-inch maybe side cuts. But once I went to the big boys, I had to stay with the big boys. I highly recommend these. Here we got some needle nose from Knipex. I got the comfort grip handles. I did blow these up too. You could tell right there. I don't know how hard that is to tell, but they're still functionally working properly. So, and over here I got the jab saw from Tough Built. This is my second pair. I love this little guy. It is so beautiful, beautiful. It stores in here so nicely. And on the side here, I have a set of Swiss Army style um, Allen keys. These I bought at Menards. They don't have Menards here in my state, but these are solid, pretty cheap. I would definitely buy them again if I lost these. And then here I got some more paddle bits from Diablo. These are the best. I like to keep these on me at all times. So that's pretty much the main bag. Let's get started on the side here. So I do a lot of service work. So I like to have little clip-on pouches. This is a Diamondback product, the Flux pouch. I modded this. I put a clip here from one of my Occidental pouches. RIP to that pouch. Yeah, man, this has been probably one of my most. It's pretty dirty right now. I try to clean it off for the vid, but whatever. Um, this has been one of my favorite purchases of the whole year. I think I got it this year. Um, yeah, man, it is great. Up here we have a 5-slot bit index. I got a 1/4 inch Milwaukee drill bit there. I got the 3.5 inch set from Klein Tools, a flathead. This is great. This flathead, the 3/16 impact rated, this is great. If you do a lot of remodels, I recommend this guy. And then I got the square tip #2. And then I also have a Phillips #2 just in case. Here I got a, what is this? I think it's a T20 bit from Milwaukee. I need to get a, a 3.5 or a 4 inch for that, but I think it would bump into that other side. But I love that bit index. They are finally just snug. They used to be really tight, but they're working now. And then in here, you have a big pouch. This is typically where I would put my combo pliers in there. Rolls of tape I keep in there too at the bottom. And we got 2 sleeves in here as well. I keep my Klein Tools torpedo level with the rare earth magnets. Very solid tool there. Down here in this pocket is my receptacle tester from GB. And then way at the bottom down there, I have a stubby from Vessel. Pretty solid little guy, little ratchet stubby guy. And then in the big pocket, I keep my 16-footer Tough Built tape measure. I wish they kept selling these. I'd like to get a 25-footer. This is my second one. I broke my first one because I pulled out the tape way too far and wasn't able to get back in. I probably will have to fix it. I can probably fix it, but luckily, OfferUp came through and some homeless guy was selling this for like $5. So I met him at a gas station. Got that from him, luckily. Here on the side, I have some 6-inch bits. I got an extension bit from DeWalt, the locking type magnetic. I got a 7/8 Diablo bit here. And then I also carry a flip socket from Klein's, just the 2 sizes, 1/4 inch and 5/16. Those come in handy. And then in the bottom here, there's no tools, but I do carry a variety of screws in here in this little floppy pouch. And then in the big one, a lot of wire nuts, stuff like that. And then on this side, there's no pockets, but every once in a while, this tape measure will get on my nerves down here, so I'll just hook it right there. So Flux pouch definitely was worth the investment. Over here, we got the old Vito MP2X. I had the MP1. decided I wanted to upgrade to a bigger size, and this was the result. So you guys know all about this stuff if you're watching this video, most likely, but it's just a little service pouch with a clip on the back, black and gray, pretty sweet colors. Um, this is the stuff that you see. The stuff that you see in here doesn't typically. I don't take it out. It stays in here right away. This is a great light. This is a light from Monstrum, and I just love the shape, the look, the battery life on it. The brightness is really, really good. And I'll probably get a second one, probably in all black. But I really like that light, man. I think it online it was like 60 bucks. Maybe I got a deal on it for like 50. But here I have another screwdriver. This is more of a beater style screwdriver from Vera. I like to keep that guy in there just to use as like a pry bar a lot of times. Here we have my favorite screwdriver of all times, the PB Swiss Insider Long. This has been one of my favorite tools that I've bought. I think I bought it last year maybe, but got a nice little bit storage in here. The only one that I added was this square tip #2 from Vera. Everything else are PB Swiss bits. Comes with a #1, #2 Phillips, like 3 torque sizes, 3 flatheads. But yeah, man, this magnet is great. The bits are great. Like I didn't really think anything to like. I use a Milwaukee bit here. I use like a Weehaw bit, but these PB Swiss bits are phenomenal. You actually do feel the difference. Small little handle. I like it. I love it. It was kind of pricey, but you know, whatever. On this side, I have my illustrious Ox Tools pencil. I've had this for about 2 years. I did break the clip on it, but that was my fault. It's not like a product defect or anything, but it is 2 years old. This started to get loose a little bit. I still love this thing, man. It is a pleasure to use. Every time I use it, it's just I'm happy to use it. On this little guy here, I used to keep my strippers in here, but they get caught now, so I keep my strippers in here, which is fine. But now I keep my utility knife there. I got the Klein Tools flickable one. I really like this knife. I used to be a fastback guy, but I've switched over to these guys from Klein. Then I have a scribe. I always keep a permanent marker in here, so right now I just have a Klein Tools marker in there. And then last of all, I have my hot stick amp probe. I usually keep a Santronics red one in there, but I got this pretty one for the video in there right now. And all this stuff pretty much stays in here at all times. I love to be able to show up to someone's house with this bag and just pull my clip-on pouches and stick them onto my belt. It's very quick. I can take them off very fast. And then I can also, you know, I don't have to carry around the tool belt. That's kind of awkward sometimes. And I can keep my stuff a little bit more organized this way. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know what y'all think. Peace.